Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking in this video. This is Undines Wisdom Tarot, and today we are doing a weekly reading, slightly, not the beginning of the week, I'm going to say slightly late, but still here, okay? So we're going to be doing all signs here. Timestamps will be available for you so you can check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, okay? If you're not sure about your moon and your rising sign, you just have to search online natal chart or birth chart and just enter your date of birth details, including the time and the place of birth, and then you will have all your placements. So you might even look as well more placements, not just them ones, okay? So we're gonna start Aries to Pisces, okay, and then finalize with a collective message, okay, for all of you that will be watching this video. So we will start with the tarot, and then we're gonna get advice from angels and ancestors oracle, okay? So let's start with Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for your comments, as you are helping me big time to grow my channel, okay? This is our energy exchange. So let's start with Aries. What do we have for this week? You potentially are feeling already we are officially coming out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Finally it's coming out, and we are about to start in a couple of days experiencing the eclipse in Pisces, okay? And it could be already some of you be influenced by it, but yeah, let's see what we have here for Aries. We have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, so very interesting. So we start here with this Eight of Cups, okay? So as you can see, she is leaving those cups behind, okay? So this could be something for some of you. You're just leaving something behind, something that there's no meaning for you anymore, okay? And it doesn't mean that it is something that was always useless for you, not at all, okay? Because you were the one collecting all those cups. But right now we could have some life review. We could be starting coming up into this eclipse where you have this breakthrough and you realize they are not my cups anymore, they are not what I want. And we could be talking about emotional, we could be talking about a career, we could be talking about even just a job, anything, okay? You will have to check this into your life. But of course the cups always talk about the emotional side, okay? How you feel about something. This could be something that you used to give a lot of value, personal value, and you don't give it anymore, okay? Because when you look, she's just going with this bag, nothing else, okay? Just a small sack, and that's it. And that's where she has everything that she needs, because the biggest part of what she needs is her own wisdom, her inner wisdom, her intuition, her inner knowledge. And that's why she's taking only this, okay? She's going after her 10 of cups, not the 8. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles here, very interesting, because this card can also be talking about taking a different turn in life. And we just seen that the 8 of Cups, she is leaving something behind. So we could very much be talking about you planted something, there's fruit here, but it's not exactly what you wanted. We could be talking about you lost a taste for this, okay? You accomplished something and you want to start something new, take a different turn, okay? And then we have the Emperor. Super strong. This is Aries card, okay? So this is very much you in your power, and this is you in your power, leaving something behind, taking a different turn in life. And I even feel for some of you, you have actually been super patient, because the 7 of Pentacles also talks about being super patient, but the time has come, okay? It's not doable anymore, put it that way, okay? And with this Emperor, we're talking about focusing more on organizing stuff, being more logical, putting things into action. There's a lot about taking action here, and we can even talk about this too, okay? Taking action. She is actually moving, she's taking action, and he's there just ready to take action, okay? But interestingly enough, he does have a dog here, so he has people around that he can trust. So we could be talking about you maybe looking for your support system, or you really tapping into your support system and make decisions knowing that if you need, someone will back you up, okay? It's a very interesting message for this week. So let me just get some advice here. Let me know as well if this resonates with you, if it makes sense. There's a lot going on astrologically right now, so breaking free, moving, living, ending things, starting new things. There's a lot going on. So show me Aries, please. For Aries, we have the wise one. We've just been talking about your inner wisdom and you knowing what you have to do. Grow within your current situation. It couldn't get a better card here for all of that we've been talking about. So just confirms everything we've been talking about. Okay, you also have the owl here. So again, talking about that wisdom inside. So my big advice here, especially with this card, is tap into your inner wisdom because it will guide you. Okay, it will guide you towards your North Star. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, Aries, and until next time, have a great week. Now, we're going to be jumping into Taurus here. Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And thank you for your comments. I would kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel if you feel you would like to do it, as you help me to grow my channel and spread the word to more people out there. And of course, that is our energy exchange. So we already have cards jumping here. So let's see what we have for this week. What do we have for this week? We are finally officially coming out of the shadow Mercury retrograde, and we are about to witness, let's call it witness, the eclipse, starting the eclipse season, starting with this partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, okay? So it could be a lot going on here for you. So let's see what we have. I'm going to take 3 cards for you today. Show me Taurus, please. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards, please, for Taurus. Okay, 1 more. Perfect. Lovely. Thank you so much. So we start here with the 10 of Swords. The World. Oh, we have definitely something ending here. And the Judgment. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's start here with this 10 of Swords. Okay, this 10 of Swords, potentially for some of you, there could have been a hard time in your life. You could have gone really low. And this really low, there could have been a lot of pain, suffering. I can't deal with this anymore. You could actually even have revelation about some people not trustworthy in your surroundings. We could be talking also about a breakup, okay? A relationship breaking up, or some hard situation in your life finally coming into an end. Finally coming to an end, because you do have the World here. The World, it's the last card of Major Arcana, so it's the final end of a cycle, okay? We could also be talking about a big move, a big shift. We could be also talking about you finally managed to get out of this, so well done, okay? It's like you pass a test, because you do have the Judgment here, so it kind of feels like you passed the test here. However, I do feel that for some of you, this was a very hard test for you, okay? Very, very hard. Because a good thing that I see here is that, yes, she's here with the 10 swords, but the sun is coming up, okay? So there's always that hope that after darkness, the light, it's gonna come back, okay? So there is hope. There is a lot of good things coming your way. We could be talking about you made this decision It's not that something really, really challenging happened in your life, but you made this decision to move, to leave, to go somewhere. We could be talking about traveling here, okay? Because the world also talks about travel, the world, right? It could very strongly be another country for some of you. I know she looks here like she's on holidays, but I don't feel that some of you would be going on holidays. It would be much make more sense to me to say that this could be a retreat, okay? Could be you having some time for yourself after a hard time, okay? Now with the judgment here, it's beautiful, this card. You have, okay, it feels lighter. There's music, she's playing music. There's the cat there, her companion, her familiar. There's the butterfly. So there's a lot of happiness, transformation. We could very much be talking about the metaphors here, because you come from the really hard time and you were born here, okay, with the world card. So it's a very it's a deep message here for some of you. So if you are still going through this, keep going, knowing that better things are coming your way, okay? Keep in mind, I know it's not easy, but we normally only think about this when we have a challenge, and what I want to say is this too shall pass, okay? There's no, remember that we have 4 seasons, okay? We don't have sun all the time, we don't have summer all the time. So we have, it's like the wheel, okay? We have different ones. We go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. So it's about how we dance in the rain, right? So let me just get some advice here for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. Here we go. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. To me, this feels very strong. This 10 of Swords could actually be you ending something. Okay, of course, this is a collective. It's for a lot of people out there, so it won't be just one case. So it could be different situations in your life, okay? But what I feel here is this is you making the decision. It's you making the decision to leave something behind, to just go, to break up, to end, whatever it is, okay? We could simply be talking about you opening up and deciding to be authentic and show your authentic self, okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much, and until next time, have a lovely week. Hi Gemini, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up in our channel. This is a weekly reading for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Of course, you can look the other signs as well. So this is a weekly reading for the second week of September, finally ending the shadow of Mercury retrograde and approaching the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So a big huge event, not a big, a huge event coming up. So let's see how can we work out through all this planetary transits. Maybe a challenge time, maybe not. Let's see what we have for Gemini. We have the 9 of Pentacles starting good, the King of Wands going really good, and the World. Lovely. So this is definitely really good for you. I don't really feel that this could be that big of a challenge like we've seen for other signs. But look at this, we got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about you enjoying yourself. Look, she's enjoying herself, reading a book. She's reading a book. She could be writing a book as well. She could be writing in her journal, whatever it is. She's enjoying her moment. And look at all the pentacles coming from the tree, right? And the fruit, which is 2 types of fruit, interestingly enough. So she has a lot of abundance, a lot of choice, luxury, all of that, you know. She is just simply living in the moment, enjoying the moment. And this is exactly what we're talking about with the 9 of Pentacles. It's not a 10 of Pentacles, but it's a 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of prosperity, this is one step until you get the full stability, the happy life, and all of that. But I feel in this one, it's literally about you enjoying your life, because this is your decision. You want to just be here enjoying your life, and that's all that it is. Okay, now we do have also the King of Wands. We could be talking about someone in your life, or we could be talking about your own energy. Okay, what I feel here is that we could actually be talking about a very strong couple here. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, we could be talking about an important couple here. Okay, where he is making the decisions and she is just enjoying life. We could also be talking about two versions of one person. It's a person that does enjoy her luxury life, but at the same time, it's very driven, takes action. Okay, this king is the one that takes action. He goes, and it's interesting enough because he's pointing at the world map, and then we have the world card. Okay, so the world is very connected in your reading. We could be talking about connection with other lands, other countries, other cities, other continents even. Okay, so there could be, maybe through this time, there could be also a decision to go somewhere, to move somewhere. We could be talking about moving somewhere, because you have the world and the world. So you could start wanting to maybe expand your business as well. I do feel this time, this week right now, brings you a lot of expansion, enjoying life, enjoying the luxuries of your life. And enjoying luxuries of life doesn't have to be spending money. Okay, maybe for you, a huge luxury is just to be out in nature. Okay, just be sitting by a tree. That's pure luxury. Okay, not everyone has that ability to do that. Or just simply sitting down by the beach. Okay, and just have a picnic there, wherever it is. So it's going to be different from all of you, the way you see luxury in life. Okay, but I just wanted to show as well, you don't have to be spending money to communicate with nature and just assume that you have luxury. Okay, you are abundant, you are prosperous. Okay, so let's see, what advice do we have from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck here for Gemini. Let's see, what do we have? Thank you so much. What message do we have? We have Sage. Be devoted and committed. Okay, and it does have a pen with a peacock feather. Again, talking about abundance and prosperity. Do you see there? It's a peacock feather. So again, we're talking, because it's regarding prosperity. Okay, the riches, abundance, all of that. So stay tuned with who you are, with your emotions, with your enjoying life. Okay, because the Sage, of course, has a lot of knowledge. He has been learning throughout the years. So this doesn't mean that I'm talking with someone that is old here. I don't consider anyone old. Okay, we're talking, because I consider souls, not the physical body that we're in. But we could be talking about, you could come up with a really young age and you could have a lot of knowledge. We're talking about inner knowledge. We're talking about wisdom. We're talking about your intuition, your spirituality, all of that. Okay, so be devoted and committed to that, because potentially that's where you get all your answers. It's interesting because I did mention luxury can be sitting by a tree. This Sage is sitting by a tree. Okay, so that just confirms what we were talking just a moment ago. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. Thank you so much, Gemini, and until next time, have a beautiful week. And we move on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And of course, thank you for showing up. We are doing the weekly reading for the second week of September. Okay, finally coming out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde and approaching the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. So a lot of transformation, challenges for someone's benefits for others. So let's see what is here for you, Cancer. We're going to be taking 3 cards from the tarot. Okay, so we do have Justice here jumping really fast. Okay, I need just 2 more. 2 more, please. 2 more for Cancer. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so we got the end of something. Okay, so this could actually be a blessing for you, right? Yeah, and the 3 of Wands. Perfect. So we start here. Sorry, let me just get a sip of my tea. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back into this. Justice here. Okay, a contract. Could it be the end of a contract? Could it be the beginning of a contract? Could actually be finding more fairness in your life, because look at the 2 cards. Okay, and the 2 cards, interesting enough, one is white, one is black. Okay, so we're talking about opposites. We're talking about divine masculine and feminine. We're talking about yin and yang. We're talking about taking action and following your intuition. So there's a lot of balance, right, in all of these opposites here. And because we have this 10 of Wands here, I do feel this could be the end of hard time. The end of hard time doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to be ending a contract. We could actually be talking about the end of a hard time. It's a new contract. If we're talking about maybe you're looking for a new job, you cannot stand in your current job anymore, or we could be talking about a relationship that it's starting. Okay, you don't want to be alone anymore. We could be talking about a contract for a house. Okay, because the 10 of Wands, she is climbing here, so she is going towards the top of the mountain, maybe into a new village as well. Okay, and then we do have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands can also talk about traveling, about going somewhere else. Look at that. It even feels like she's been climbing and then she finally arrives to the top. Okay, she can finally manifest. We also talk about a lot of manifestation here. So you could actually be manifesting something and it's coming to fruition now, or by the time we end this week, you actually finally agree on something. Okay, this Justice really gives me a new contract, gives me the vibe of a new contract, a contract that it's the end of worries, the end of hard time, and finally the beginning of some more ease, happiness, and joy in your life. Okay, so it's an interesting reading here for you, Cancer, for this week. We could be having a lot of good news for this week. Okay, we could even be going back to somewhere where you used to be before. But let's see, what is the advice here from the angels and ancestors? Show me, Cancer, please. 1 card. Oracle. Wait for important information. So we're actually talking about a contract, moving, and all. So she's telling you, wait for important information. So I would say with this card, if you have to sign any contract, if you have to make a decision, wait for all the information. Okay, ask questions. Don't just assume yes and then go, because we got the 10 of Wands here. So this 10 of Wands could also be talking about you being under pressure to sign something. You've been under pressure to make a decision. So don't make a decision just because someone is putting you under pressure. Okay, that's an important message here for you. Okay, Cancer, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, and until next time, have a lovely week. Hello, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. This is a weekly reading for the second week of September 2024. Finally getting out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde and approaching the full moon in Pisces with a partial lunar eclipse. A lot of transformation, a lot of breakthroughs, ends, beginnings. Let's see, what do we have here for Leo? We're going to take 3 cards from the tarot now. the Two of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. And one more, please. One more, thank you. The Justice. The Justice just came for Cancer. That's interesting. Okay, so let's start here with Two of Wands. Two of Wands. There's a big sense. I think since I started with Aries, every single sign has a card that gives a strong sense about moving to a different place. We could really be talking about a lot of movement, and this moving, I really feel it's moving to a new place, moving to a new land, taking a chance to life, okay? Taking a chance to be happier. Maybe you're not happy where you are, okay? Of course, it doesn't apply to everyone, but that's the energy that I'm feeling here at this moment, okay? And of course, this Two of Wands, he has a wand in his hand, and the cat is playing with the other one. Sorry. And he has the world, the globe, in the other hand. So it's quite clear that he reached the top, okay, because we're at the top of the castle, and he's like, what's next on my journey, okay? I want to move forward, and this is definitely the Two of Wands. It's about moving forward. So maybe the card is actually asking you, what is that dream that you still haven't put into practice, okay? Because the Six of Cups can be talking about a dream, talking about childhood, talking about the past, nostalgia, something that you always wanted to do, okay? And maybe all you wanted to do. It's interesting. I feel for a specific few of you, we could be talking about following a career in law, because the book actually says law here. I know this is very specific, but I gotta put it out there because that's the message that just came up, okay? Of course, it's not for everyone. We could be talking about with the Six of Cups, and we could be talking about babies coming up, okay? We could be talking, if you don't want to have babies, I would just strongly suggest that you be careful and you protect yourself if you don't want to play with fire, right? Also, we could be talking about a marriage. We could be talking about reuniting with someone from the past, which could ended up into a beautiful commitment. We have a lot of opportunities here, okay? So let's see what is the advice. It's looking good for this week for you, Leo. It's definitely looking good. There's a strong message potentially for the majority of you that this is about reuniting with people from the past, from school time, from childhood, maybe even someone that you haven't seen for the last 1 or 2 years, and you're about to see these people. So the advice is, Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Beautiful. We're just talking about someone from the past, and she comes here again. The world, okay? Maybe you're traveling to visit people. Could also be, okay? Or this could be the birth of a new project, a new you. I'm gonna insist on the pregnancy because she is actually pregnant here, and I did mention before. So I feel this is a second warning in this reading. This could also be announcement of someone, okay? And that brings a lot of joy, a lot of happiness to the family, okay? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much, and until next time, have a lovely week. And now on to the sign of Virgo. Hi Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for our beautiful energy exchange. Today we're doing a reading for your sun, moon, rising sign, and of course any other placements that you feel you would like to hear. For the second week of September 2024, we are finally coming to the end of the shadow of Mercury retrograde and approaching the full moon in Pisces partial lunar eclipse. So we start straight away, Virgo, with the Four of Wands. So potentially some celebration here Okay, the Four of Wands also talks about 1111. So manifesting something big in your life can also be coming up into this game. Okay, we also have the Seven of Wands, and we're gonna take one more. Okay, thank you. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is the first time I kind of feel there could be some sort of challenging, not too deep, but maybe some challenge here, especially with this Queen of Swords, about maybe someone coming to you and asking you questions, and I feel like asking you a lot of questions and not really giving you the time for you to reply, because look at this one, Seven of Wands. She's there with the wand and everyone is pointing. So it's about, how can I defend myself if you're all throwing at me at the same time? I need to reply one by one. Okay, I can't reply all at the same time, and I can't reply to all the questions in one go. I need to reply one by one. Okay, so this is actually an interesting part here. Now, let's go back here into this Four of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of fours here. So we have 4 wands, 4 people, 4 cats as well. So we have 3 fours. There's a lot of materialization here as well. We could be talking about celebrating something big in your life. This could be the purchase of a home. This could be the sale of a home. This could be a marriage, any sort of gathering, celebration, because we do have a lot of celebration here. Okay, the towers do have the flags there as celebrating. We have a lot of happy moments here. Okay, even though these 2 cards feel a little bit too serious, at the same time there's still time to celebrate. Okay, there's still time to enjoy the moment, because I manifested this. Also, at the same time, when I look at this Seven of Wands, maybe for some of you we could be talking about, rather than having this sense that I need to stand up for myself, I need to defend myself, I'm actually going to stick to my beliefs, and I am just going to reply to who I want, if I want to reply to anyone. We could also be talking about this Queen of Swords being your energy. Okay, I know you're Virgo, your Earth sign, but you could actually be entertaining more this type of vibe at the moment. You could be very straightforward, very accurate, you not having an issue to tell people what they need to hear. Okay, so let's see, what advice do we have for you now? What is the advice for Virgo, please? Show me the advice for Virgo. Okay, so advice is High Priestess, harness mystic power. Again, another cat, a black cat. Okay, at these times the cats were actually considered very, very powerful, and they are powerful and wise. Okay, remember when I was saying you will be very straightforward and following what you want to do. There you go, High Priestess. Okay, she's the highest that you can get, inner wisdom. She has a lot of knowledge, and she's not the kind of person to just be here pointing fingers. She's just gonna get really quiet. She's gonna take her time, and she's just gonna let all the events unfold, and she's not gonna move one finger. Everything just gonna unfold at the right time, at the right place. Okay, so I really like this energy for you, Virgo. So I'll leave it like that. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, have a great week.